Hi, in this video, we will discuss about slant and oblique asymptote and how do we find the slant or oblique asymptote. So, uh, what is a slant or oblique asymptote? Before that, allow me to discuss this construction so that we can understand what it means, uh, what this slant or oblique asymptote means. Okay? So, suppose we have a rational function, p of x over q of x, defined by this, no, in which the degree of the numerator, so meaning the highest exponent in the numerator, is 1 more than the degree. So mas lamang pa ang degree ni p of x kontra sa denominator. Let's say ang degree ni numerator kay 2, nya sa ubos kay 1, or let's say the degree for numerator is 3 and the other one is 2. So lamang og isa ang degree sa numerator kontra sa denominator. Now we will use the division algorithm, so the long division, if you can still remember in your grade 10, to express the function in the form of, so when you divide this one, the point only is, if you're going to divide, okay, you divide this one by this one using division algorithm or long division, we will come up with this expression. Okay, so your r of x will be equal to a of x, okay, plus b, plus this expression, where your r of x, or where your the degree of r, so this one, the degree of this, so is less than the degree of q. So ang mahitabo, pag i-divide down ninyo na siya, so magkaroon kag inaning expression wherein this one kay mas less na ang degree ani over the q of x. And also remember that a of x is not equal to 0. This means that as x approaches to positive or negative infinity, so kung ma-approach imong x to negative infinity or positive infinity, then this one will also approach to 0. So in other words, so as x approaches to positive or negative infinity, this one or this one, no, will also approach to 0. So ma-0 ni kadugay, ma-0 ni, no? So for the large values of absolute value of x, no, again, if your x approaches to positive infinity or your x approaches to negative infinity, so meaning ang absolute value sa x kay mo approach gid siya og ano, infinity, no? So there are large values for absolute value of x. Then the graph of y equals r of x, so ang graph ani approaches the graph of the line ax, y equals ax plus b. So in other words, kani ma-0 naman ni kadugay as the absolute value of x approaches to infinity, or in other words, that's x approaches to positive infinity or your x approaches to negative infinity. Then ma-0 na ni kadugay, okay, then ang mabilin, we are left with ax plus b, so this one. In this situation, we say that y equals a of x is our slant asymptote or the oblique asymptote. So to find, so this construction now suggests that there is a method for finding the oblique or slant asymptote, which is you're going to divide p of x by q of x, and then later you will find this form, okay, and then this one will approach to 0. So this one here, the linear part, is our slant asymptote or oblique asymptote. So this is actually an equation of a line. Okay, so this is our construction. So we will do the same for our examples in order to find the oblique or slant asymptote. Okay, so let me erase this one, so it's a little bit messy. Again, this will be our the oblique or slant asymptote, no? Okay, so that's our oblique or slant asymptote. We will do something like this. So ang point lang is dapat mupaingon tag inani nga form, okay, as we divide the expression, okay, and this one will approach to 0 as x approaches to positive or negative infinity, or equivalently this one approaches to positive infinity. Okay, so we will do something like that here in our examples. Okay, so find the slant asymptote or oblique asymptote of the graph for each function. So let's try letter A. So for letter A, again, we're going to use the, do not forget to use the division algorithm if you can still remember. Okay, divide na to, no? Via long division or synthetic. So it's up to you. So for this, we will divide x squared and x minus 2. So we can use the long division or the synthetic if you want. So let's say the long division. So x squared using long division, so that's 0x plus 0. Then x minus 2. So we're going to divide now. So x squared divided by x, so that is x times x, so x squared, x times negative 2x, and then subtract. Okay, stroke of erase is a little bit big. Then subtract, so we have 0 minus negative 2. Okay, we have 0 minus negative 2, so that's positive 2. Alright, positive 2x, then bring down 0, so 2x divided by x, so that is the answer is positive 2 times x, so 2x, 2 times negative 2, negative 4, then subtract, so we have positive 4. So the answer now is so the answer is x plus 2 plus so the answer is x plus 2 plus the remainder of 4 over x minus 2. Remember this one, okay, in your long division, so do not forget, this is long division, so the answer is this one. Now let's compare this form to this form, this ax plus b plus r of x over q of x. Okay, tanaw na to na ha, i-compare na to. So we have this one, ax plus b plus r of x over q of x. Okay, so here clearly our ax plus b is this one, all right, and your rx is 4, your q of x is 2, all right. Your a here is automatically 1. Okay, so what happens now if so observe what happens now if we have this, okay, if x approaches to negative or positive infinity. So if x approaches to positive or negative infinity, what happens now? So kung ang emong x, okay, kini siya, okay, kini siya, mag-approach siya sa positive infinity. So muda ko ang value ani 1 million mukuan ana. So mas muda ko gyud ang denominator. Pag dako ang denominator, constant divided by bigger denominator nga mag-change, no? Padako ng padako. So meaning this one becomes 0. Okay? Similarly, if your x approaches to negative infinity, so man-negative ni siya numerically, kini siya kung negative 1 million na ng x for example, dako na gini nga value diri sa ubos no numerically. So meaning the whole expression right here will also approach to 0. So if x approaches to positive or negative infinity, so meaning ma-0 na ni kadugay. So which means to say kini ang atuang, so meaning ang atuang expression will also approach to x plus 2. So what does it mean? So mo-approach po siya sa x plus 2. So which means now to say that this this y equals x plus 2 or kini siya or kini is our y equals x plus 2 is our oblique or slant asymptote. Okay? So that's oblique or slant asymptote. Okay? So that's how you find the oblique or slant asymptote. For example number example number 1.a. Okay, now let's try this one in our graphing calculator. So let's graph x squared over x minus 2, and then let's also graph the oblique or slant asymptote. Kung tinuod ba nga kana ba jud siya slant asymptote x squared. So we have y equals that is x squared minus 2 then ang ubos kay x minus 2. Okay, I'll just write it again. That's x squared, okay? Okay, so that's the graph of our function, right? And let's graph also the oblique asymptote, which is y equals x plus 2. Okay, so we'll add another. Y equals I forgot, this is x plus 2. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, this graph in orange right here is our oblique or slant asymptote. So atong graph na naka-red, ni-approach ra gyud siya sa atong ang slant or oblique asymptote, no? So mas iduol na to i-zoom in. So nag-approach ra gyud na sila. It looks like nagdikit, pero if you're going to look at this one, so nag-approach ra gyud na sila. Similarly for this. Okay? So as our x approaches, no? So if our x here approaches to positive infinity, okay, our graph approaches to this line. So kaning red mo approach to ang orange. Okay, similarly, if our x approaches to positive infinity, our graph also approaches to the line x plus 2. Okay, so which means to say that this graph now verifies our solution, which is y equals x plus 2 is indeed our oblique asymptote. Okay, so naday mga slant na asymptote, no? Like this. So that's how we find the slant or oblique asymptote. Okay, so for letter B, you're going to try that one as your practice exercise. So again, just use the long division or synthetic if appropriate. Okay, so pwede gid ka mo gamit og synthetic. For letter A, pwede ka mo gamit og synthetic division to get this expression. Okay, so please review that one. Okay, para makuha dyan nimo. And this one, similar lang gyapon. So, i-divide lang siya over this using long division or synthetic. Pwede man siya synthetic, no? Kaya ang denominator kay linear man expression. So, yeah, you can still get this answer. This form of your answer. This form, no? Okay, the answer in this form. And then, you can identify now the oblique asymptote. So, that's how you find the oblique. Okay. So, that would be all for this video for slant asymptotes. And for the last part of this lesson or lecture series, we will show how to graph rational function manually. Okay. Dari gamit lang ta og calculator, graphing calculator, which is our GeoGebra. On the last part of this video, we will use or learn how to graph rational function manually using what we've learned in our asymptotes and using also what we have learned in our graphing of polynomial functions. So, kung yun sa to dito sa polynomial functions, na sila similarity sa methods, pero na lang siya additional na condition that you're going to also find for the asymptotes, be it horizontal, vertical, or or slant asymptote. So that would be all for this video, and stay tuned for the last part. Thank you very much and have a nice day.